Hey guys, welcome to Nerds and Nuance. I'm Ian, and we are back with this week's final episode of The Legend of Vox Machina. And the last episode, we were duped by a stinking dragon, by a stinking green, stupid dragon. I don't know. I hope that's not the case, because we still got to deal with Thordak, and if we have another dragon on our side, that'd be really nice. But, I don't know. You know, Percy's dead. He's not back. Before we're dealing with Thordak, maybe he comes back this episode. I don't know. I just don't. There's possibly something going on with Pike. You know, heard Vax makes his dad might die. Granted, he wasn't always the best, but I don't necessarily know if he deserves to die, especially since now he's kind of redeeming himself a little bit. So, but a lot of elves, a lot of everybody just died. So. I guess it's good that Kash and Zahra, I guess it kind of works, aren't here. But maybe they'll show up. I don't know. We'll see.
Dear gods.
Jesus.
We can't stay here. We have to do something.
There's nothing we can do.
I was going to end here, or, well, no, I was not going to end here. Why did I say that? It's just stupid.
Brother, we can't just leave the others. Thordak will wipe them out in 2 minutes.
And with our help, we can push that to what, 3?
Fuck this noise! We do both! Keyleth, Pikey, go help the army! The twins will join once they get me and Scan into the nest! We smash the eggs, you smash his crystal! Any questions?
Dude, that was impressive.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. What
It was Travis for a second. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. What happened? Wait, nope, I misspoke. I thought it was somebody else.
do your best, Kerr.
Did you die? Okay. Holy crap, did you just suplex a dragon? Granted, it was a baby, but still. Bare knuckle the daggum dragon.
You condemn us. We should rush the young ones and try to punch through.
Don't you two get it? They got us boxed in with no way out.
Help. Nope, not help. Wait. Yes!
Saying, dear.
Ha, ha, ha! Yes, I knew you guys would show up. I knew you guys wouldn't let us down.
I'd go anywhere for love.
Oh,
I'm not
Don't
available.
flatter yourself, darling.
Oh, she did it for him.
Now that
Okay,
we've
it's
joined
fine.
the
It's
fight,
fine.
You might actually have a chance.
You know, small chance anyway.
Yeah, small chance.
Skill is here.
Are you sure about this? I never made a plan before.
Neither is anyone else in the group. Fuck you, doing?
Fair.
They're in. Back to the others.
Get me down there!
Come on, Pike.
Raishan? What is she?
It's unstable!
Stay close.
Good job, kid. God dang. You guys can die.
Fuck me! So, what are we doing for dinner?
Kash, I wish you would take things a little more seriously.
They're alive. They're still good. Wait, Kashaw, wait. So, wait. Kashaw, you can bring Percy back.
Here goes nothing.
What is that? Whoa! What the heck?
Oh, that stung. Come on, big boy.
Okay.
Enough!
Yo! Wait, what?
Is that?
Wait, what? Raven Queen. Oh, wait. No, wait, what's going on? No! What?
God, no. No, don't look. Yes!
What?
Now!
Come on, sorry. Gah! Wait, did she destroy it? Is it destroyed?
Did it work?
Not destroyed. Damn. Okay.
There's no way. That must have done something.
Let's not
it
stick
cracked?
around to find out.
Pike, yes, thank God. Ugh.
Scanman! I found one!
Might wanna recount, pal.
There's a lot of them. How are we gonna kill them all? Scanlan, we got any more magic to just...
Better hit him quick.
Wait, this feels wrong. I mean, they're like babies, right?
Are you shitting me right now?
I
well,
mean, maybe we wait till they're a little older.
Frog, these are bad eggs. You hear me? Now make me some goddamn omelets!
come on, bro. Kill them eggs.
No, don't do that!
Uh-oh. Crap. Well...
My blood. My ears. No!
Hey, you've been the plan guy all day. You got another one?
What, me? I just punch things. Wait,
Sorry, thought this was an all-you-can-eat egg buffet.
my children are born so hungry. Your blackened flesh will fill their bellies as a recompense.
Oh yeah? How are they gonna eat me with a ceiling on their heads?
No problem.
Fool! You don't know what you're doing. Never do.
Not a bad plan for
Defy
you, bro.
our king!
Ooh.
We're dying! We are dying right now!
Good job piloting. Scanlan, just keep it going. Oh, the vestige. Where's the sword?
Oh, oh, what a ride! Ray Scanlan?
Scanlan.
Scanlan? Hey,
Scanlan.
wake up! No. No. Please. You gotta fix him.
Not right now.
I will rend your flesh!
Vox, what do we do?
We make one last stand.
Mike! Wait! Put your faith in no one but yourself.
Mike, no, wait.
It's not the armor! It's me!
kept your word. Taste my disease.
Alright guys, come on. Come on. He's doubly weakened. Go for it. Oh.
Vex. Vex. This world can be cruel. Filled with those who would tear it down. But it is also brimming with hope. Take care of each other. Protect your friends. And remember, there is nothing stronger than love.
Yes!
Don't. I want to hurt for a while.
He's alive, but he won't wake up.
But he's gonna. Right?
I'm not sure. I was wrong about Raishan.
It doesn't matter.
It does. I'm sorry, Vax. And I should say the same to her. What are you doing?
Merely admiring what we managed to accomplish.
No.
Together.
That's not true.
What will you do?
Anything I desire.
Are those... Wait, what is this?
Shit.
Your instincts do you credit, girl.
Somebody stop. Somebody. Vax. Anybody.
I thought you were the wise one, Keyleth. Never let your guard down around your enemy.
Yes!
Don't you move!
Oh, such bravado. But I should offer my thanks. Without Vox Machina, I couldn't have done any of this. Nor any of what's to come.
Teleportation
Fuck.
circle.
Where did she take him?
Are you all right?
Nothing is.
Exactly what I was worried about. So yeah, the last three are going to be about dealing with Raishan. Man. What a roller coaster. Like the freaking first I had mistaken the magic spears or the, energy spears or whatever for Kash, and then I was like, oh yeah, they're here, and then it's like, oh no, never mind, just I got mistaken, and then bam, they're actually here, and I was like, yeah, and then it was like, hey, you know what? We're gonna kill Kash. Because why not? Zahra can't be happy. What the? It's absolutely baloney, man. I hate. Why? What was the why? That was so. Poor Zahra. They were together. Like Ashara slip up made sense too. Like I knew they got together later. I don't remember if they were together at this point, but God, they changed so much. That changed. Well, it changes in little things that kind of have impacts on the coming story. But still, man. I mean, it can be easily. it's not a necessity, but still, it sucks that they're not. At the very least, that Kash isn't going to be in there. Zahra might, and then of course Vax was able to see Kash, and I hate that they did that. They did that on purpose to give us a little bit of hope. Just kidding. He is dead. He's just seeing his body. He's having an out-of-body experience. He's a spirit. That's his soul or whatever, crossing over through the Raven Queen's door because we just want to fuck with you guys. And I was like, oh, Kash can be the one that brings Percy back, but nope. He died like a minute or two. I don't know. Not long after I had said that, he ends up getting killed. I might have cursed him. And then Pike comes. Oh man, I don't know how I don't. Are they? I don't know. Are they adding just another storyline for like? I mean, there was a kind of a thing where Pike kind of goes down her own. Where there's like she does some things that kind of like changes how her god is connected to her or something. Not really avoiding spoilers. It's a very short thing that doesn't last. It's just like it's just a little. Hey, by the way, this happens. Your connection is very weak right now. It's very different, or it's at risk of being severed or something, because of something that she had done. That was like way early on, and it was just like a bit of it was Ashley Johnson coming through Pike's character, while playing a D&D game. And it just kind of, came to fruition as something else, but it was quickly dealt with, but maybe that's what they're using, and she's parting from the Everlight in this, and she's relying on her own strength, which I mean, granted, did work, get the shield, the armor to work, or was allowed her to utilize the armor like by relying on her own power. I don't know. That's not relying on your own powers is not a bad thing, but I'm just worried of the repercussions of just like tearing the amulet of the Everlight and possibly just like completely turning away from the Everlight. I'm just worried what that's going to do. And the fact that it's Xerxes that kind of pushed her to that. Maybe he's trying to look out for her because, like, hey, being with the god screwed me over. Don't let that happen to you. But at the same time, it's just like doubts seeping into her, and we'll watch it grow. The rise of our god, is near. The Prince of Lies, or whatever he's called, the Asmodeus. What's it called? I can't remember one of his titles, but regardless, not good. I'm not foreseeing that ending well, so I'm a little worried. And I know that whole situation of like her using the armor, that was sick. I'm not gonna, don't get me wrong, that was awesome. It's just, we now got, what that could end up leading towards. But anyway, you're gonna pull away from that for now and focus on the cool part of her utilizing the armor while he was using his like Godzilla blue fire breath, and he was like what, and was able to crush or like destroy the crystal, which definitely weakened him, like thankfully. And then Raishan poisons him, and then Vax gets the killing blow. Like, so that was really well done how they did that too. Like, they didn't have to. It didn't have to be Vax, but it was really cool how they did it. It makes sense that it was one of the twins because while again he presents a threat and danger to everybody, but it's like that they have like a little bit of a deeper draw to that, to a connection to getting that killing blow. And I just love the way it was portrayed, and him flying, like the kind of, what was it, them remembering back to the moment with their mother, I might have got a little more emotional than I maybe was like called for that scene. Maybe not. I don't know. But I kind of almost like whenever again I mentioned it in the last video of what that kind of meant for Liam, and I think that kind of like that amplified that emotionally for me. Just like having a parent, like kind of having that as a sort of like the thing that killed your parent in the D&D campaign. It's kind of like paralleling to real life. And like you couldn't do anything, you couldn't stop this thing, you couldn't fight this thing in real life. But this is almost like the personification of it, like something that you could pin your hatred on, pin like just like the image of it. It's like, this was the cancer. This is what I wish I could have done for it or to it. Again, maybe reading too much into it, maybe putting too much, on that. But it's just like, that's just what I had felt at that moment. That's what I kept thinking, and the emotion I felt from it. And I just remembering Liam when he had that moment. And well, yes, they're actors, and so they know how to portray and really really deliver emotional moments. It felt very raw and real in a way that wasn't the same as acting it, even well acted. I really, as bad as that whole ambush thing was, and like them getting screwed over, still wondering about that, by the way. Like, what did she, like, what happened? Did he just know? Like, what? I'm still curious as to, like, what did, like, it would have made it easier and less of a, like, it would have made more likely that they could have stopped him, and she wouldn't have put her life at more risk if, she didn't backstab them and, the people dealt with who they needed to deal with. But regardless, sorry, a little bit kind of going off, but regardless of that, the part where Grog, like, becomes tactical for a moment and direct and straight to the point when giving the orders, and Scan's like, whoa, that was impressive, buddy. He's like, I'm sorry, what happened? I blacked out. It was funny because in the, a lot of times when you're role playing in the game, sometimes you're playing a, maybe a low charisma player or a low intelligence player, and in this, Travis, obviously playing Grog is a low intelligent barbarian. He played it's real fun to play a stupid character. It's just very easy and just kind of like saying the first thing that comes to your mind and just at the whim of instinct and stuff. But there was, so he would always play Grog real stupid, and the whole thing's of just like, not, being able to read, counting past 10 is difficult because they don't have 12 fingers, all those kind of things. And then there's a point where he, like, quick fires a mathematic answer. I don't know why I said that like that, but there was like an issue that had to do with like very complex or just a lot of math, and he just answered it really quick. And Taliesin as Percy is just like, I don't know, the way I was going to say it like that, because it was Taliesin coming through, which is like kind of poking fun that him kind of breaking character, but it's not really. Sorry, explaining too much, but just like everybody's like, wow, Grog, what was that? And he's like, oh God, what happened? Like thinking too hard, but Travis, is obviously not Grog, and is actually relatively intelligent and can be tactical at times, and that kind of broke through at a point, and just like, oh, I'm sorry, I blacked out. I became not Grog for a moment. So I like how they kind of put that in there, just like the player coming through the character rather than the character being there. Man, I had some really cool moments written down, like, really cool about Kash and Zahra, and then Kash saying, "I'll do anything for love." Keelan's like mistaking what he was saying, and is like, "Oh no, don't flatter yourself. He's talking about me." And her like being bashed was like, "Oh, embarrassed," or like, assuming, him having the really cool, like both of them having just a really awesome moment, like, and them flying around, the way they were fighting, the way they were showing them using their different abilities, him having that I don't know what that was, but like the I mean, again, it's a show, so it's not gonna be exact D&D rules, but just like the barrage of energy spears. It was like Spear Guardians or something, but it was regardless. It was really cool. Like trying to focus on the gem. Unfortunately, all of the spears were kind of going around it, except for that one he threw. Regardless, still cool. But then they just kill him, and then there's the bit, of course, after they deal with the dragon eggs, Scanlan's in a coma, I guess. They're man, our team just really took a lot of L's this go around. I mean, we killed Thordak, but then it turned out that's what also Raishan wanted. Even though it's not that we couldn't have, it's not that we could have let Thordak live, Jesus, but still, basically dropped Thordak at her feet, and then she took what she needed. She took Thordak's body. She's gonna use it to basically, bit of a spoiler, but kind of you can assume, to juice herself up and get rid of the poison, get rid of her disease, or more so, I think transfer her body, her mind to that body. I don't remember. She's doing something with it. Maybe like maybe like use necromancy to bring him back. I don't know. She's using his body in a way to basically cure herself, which you could assume. But yeah, Scanlan, the way they're doing, so because in the campaigns, obviously characters die. And obviously there's resurrection magic, and the way things have been changed here. Keyleth almost died in the first season, but that was speaking of which, real quick side note, I'm so mad that I didn't notice the goldfish. How did I not notice the goldfish joke in last week's last episode? So mad at myself that I missed the Keyleth fish. We're practically gods. If you know, you know. If not, you'll figure. You just look up if you know, or look up we're practical gods, we are practically gods. Look that up and you'll probably get it, if you don't already. But yeah, that they've had change of things. Vex is basically, until Percy, has been the only one that died, and by this point, I think a few people had died. But Pike is usually able to cast the resurrection spell, except for when Vex died, because I think that was the first time someone went down. Someone actually died, and it was Kash that had to do it. But we have Percy dying, and then here, instead of because it's usually they die and then we bring them back, but in this one, Percy's dead, and then Scanlan goes down too. Now he dies a little bit earlier. He goes down a little bit earlier than in the campaign. He's not dead though, but he is not waking up, which is worrisome, and almost worse because we can't do anything about it. So I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe Pike stepping into this, depending on her own power, maybe she'll become stronger and be able to actually use the resurrection right, like Kash did. I don't know. I'm just worried. I'm worried that, maybe in this one she should turn away from the Everlight. I don't know what they're how they're going to portray the gods in this one. They might change a little bit how the gods are. And I'm not finished. I've kind of taken this moment from season 3, from campaign 3, so I don't know exactly how there was a point where you're a little unsure of how you think of the gods in that campaign, or during that campaign. So I don't know exactly how where they've ended thus far. I know the campaign has ended itself, but where they're at, in terms of how they feel about the gods. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I'm worried. Okay, I keep going back on the Pike thing. I'm sorry. I gotta stop going back and forth on that. But yeah, Scanlan ends up, not at one point while they're fighting Raishan. Spoiler: while they're fighting Raishan, Jesus. One, Percy's there, and also Scanlan isn't. Scanlan ends up dying at that point. They do end up eventually able to bring him back, but after the Raishan fight and everything. So they are changing some things. Not super drastic. It definitely changed. It's definitely I don't know. In some essences it is, some it isn't. It's still really like, because it still lets us be surprised while still like remaining true to like the base, like the core of the story. But dang, man, I'm just so stressful because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're gonna decide. Because again, Kash didn't die. He didn't die in the campaign. So, like, what's up with that, huh? I don't why? Why? I don't know. It's different. It's not like an NPC. That's a player character that didn't end up dying. So I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just worried if, like, what's gonna happen. Like, could Percy be dead? I mean, I don't think that would be because again, as much as I would love for, you know, that I hate that Kash died, it doesn't heavily change anything that if he's not in the rest of the story, because, you know, again, they're hardly in this show. But with Percy, if Percy were to be gone, like that would be drastically different. So I don't think that he's gonna stay dead. But yeah, Jesus. We're down 2 members, so I don't know how we're gonna deal with this. I don't know. I'm a little bit of side note here. I am hopeful that at the very least that we're on a way to repair, or like making, on just working on the relationship, on Sildor working with his relationship with his kids. Because at the end, like, he kind of gives them a nod and just kind of like turns away and starts heading back, probably assumedly back towards Singorn. Singorn, yeah. Just hit after hit. They just this batch was brutal. Like, we just kept losing. First episode, Percy dies. Second episode, ambush. Third episode, okay. I know it may not be a huge deal for others. Kash dies. And then we also got Scanlan in a coma. And Raishan gets Thordak's body. We didn't do good this batch of episodes, guys. I guess that's it for this week's batch of episodes, guys. Jesus Christ. This was a rough one. Rough few episodes. If you want to stick around for next week's last bit of episodes, last week's it. That's it. We're Jesus, almost done with the season. Oh my god. Yeah, if you want to stick around for that, subscribe. Stick around, please. Watch me flail and stress out.